Okay, so in the interest of science, I'm going to do some testing of some chocolate sauce today. We're heading up to Easter and there's nothing better than a chocolate sauce to add onto your ice cream or to pour onto anything else. I actually need some to make the chocolate martini that I'm going to do as a live on Friday. 2 different recipes on Cookie Dough. In fact, there are several recipes on Cookie Dough, but there's one that uses sugar and cocoa powder, so I have discounted that one. We're going for the ones that have the real chocolate in them. And I've got 2 Thermomixers, so I'm going to do 1 chocolate sauce in one and 1 in the other. The ingredients for this one, it's got real chocolate, it's got some cream, some butter, some golden syrup and a little bit of salt. And this sauce is just chocolate, milk and butter. So let's start with this one. So going with half quantities, we're going to put in 125 grams of dark chocolate. We're going to insert the measuring cup, which you know by now means just pop the lid on. And we're going to grate this, so it's a bit noisy, 10 seconds at speed 9. Next, we've got 20 grams of unsalted butter. So you can just see how we've grated the chocolate there, got a nice chocolatey powder. It's great for making your own hot chocolate too. Using real chocolate to make a hot chocolate drink, there's nothing like it. And 100 grams of milk. And then it says 4 minutes at 100 degrees and speed 2. Because we've halved the quantity, I'm going to reduce that by 20%. Turn the speed selector to 2. Okay, so whilst that's cooking, let's start recipe 2. 225 grams of dark chocolate. So that halved is about 112.5 to be exact. I've got 114 there. And 50 grams of double cream. We're going to pop the lid on and melt this. So 1 minute 30 at 50 degrees C. Okay, so we're just going to scrape down and continue melting. And another 2 minutes at 50 and speed 2. Okay, so this one has to be transferred to a warm glass jar. It looks nice. It's got a good pouring texture. Okay, so that's the first chocolate sauce and certainly smells wonderful. The second chocolate sauce, we just have to finish off. We're going to add some golden syrup. And we're going to add some unsalted butter. So it's just 10 grams. It's quite popular to add a little bit of salt to desserty things these days. A little pinch of salt there. And pop the lid on. And just 30 seconds at 70 and speed 4. So we're going to stir this a little bit more quickly this time. Okay, keep warm until ready to serve. So this is a hot chocolate sauce. It's much thicker in texture. It's more like a ganache. So I'm going to pop it into a jar. But the texture is very different. This is much more of a pouring chocolate sauce, whereas this one, you can just see from the texture, it's more like a ganache. I'm sure they both go really well on ice cream. My family's coming over later, so I'm sure they'll be my taste testers and tell me which is which, and I will let you know. Okay, so we've got the 2 sauces. One is definitely more gloopy. Here's the sauce going on to one side of the ice cream. This is quite a thick sauce, even when it's slightly warm. And this is probably my preferred. This is definitely a pouring sauce, but it's a lot easier to apply to your ice cream. Okay, so there we have it, 2 different chocolate sauces.